Hey guys, good afternoon. It's Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching our podcast, Real Estate Insider, Where America Goes for Funding. Really appreciate all you guys watching the show. It's our dedication, our passion to educate you, empower you, to teach you about finance and get you the best credit, the best loans out there in America. So thank you so much for watching the show. Today we're talking about VA residual income requirements. Now, did you know when you're getting a VA loan, they just don't look at your debt to income ratio. There's two different debt ratio calculations. You have your regular front end and back end debt ratio calculation, and then you have your VA residual income calculation. You actually have to get approved to meet both calculations in order to get approved for your VA home loan, okay? So included in the video is a link and a chart to the VA residual income chart because it's broken out over the whole United States. And depending on what region of the country you're in will determine the residual income that you actually have to have. Like, for example, if you're in New York, you have to have a certain residual income. If you're in Texas, you have to have a certain residual income. So this is above and beyond the debt to income ratio calculation. VA is very liberal on the debt to income ratio calculation. You can go up to 60%, okay? But in addition to that, you also have to meet a residual income requirement. Okay, and I'm just going to use $1,000 for my example, but the chart will show you, depending on what state you live in, the residual income that you have to use, and that's the one that you have to follow. I'm using $1,000 for the example. So I'm not talking about your debt ratio today. I've made several videos on debt to income ratio, and you can check out those videos on debt to income ratio. It's all through our YouTube channel. Today I'm just talking about residual income. So what is residual income, Angelo? So residual income, and if you think about what that, just break it down, deduce it down, residual income, what does that mean? So basically, what it means is after you've paid all your bills, how much money do you have left over? And the VA says, based on the size of your family, based on the region that you live in, you have to have a certain amount of income left over. For my example, I'm using $1,000. Now, if you want your specific number, look at the chart. That chart's updated right now in 2021 for current VA residual income requirements. So what this means is that if you make $4,000 a month income and you have a mortgage payment of $1,000 and your cost of living is another $2,000, so you have $3,000 of outflow, you have $4,000 income. So $4,000 minus $3,000, you have $1,000 left over, then you're fine and you're able to get approved for a VA loan, assuming you also met all the other qualifications and the debt to income ratio qualification. Now, if your income is $4,000 a month and you're $1,000 a month for your house, $2,000 a month for your bills, $500 a month for your child support, now your outflow is $3,500. So if your income is $4,000 a month and your outflow is $3,500, you only have $500 a month left over. Now, do you meet the VA residual income requirement, yes or no? The answer is no, you do not, because you only have $500 left over and you need $1,000 a month minimum to meet that VA residual income requirement. Then you say, well, how do I get approved then, Angelo? Well, you're gonna have to either bring in more income to the table or reduce your debt to meet that $1,000. The VA is not gonna change their mind just because you're a nice guy. Okay, you have to meet the requirements. If it says you have to have $1,000 left over, you have to have $1,000 left over. So you have to pay off debt or bring in more income to meet that VA residual income requirement. You can always refer back to this chart to help you because you can do your own calculation before you apply for the loan to make sure you're going to get approved. Just tally up what's your income, your gross income before taxes, gross income before taxes, not net income. What are all your bills? Car payments, credit cards, student loans, alimony, child support, anything that now, there's also rent, utilities. Rent and utilities go into that too. They check all that stuff. And you have to have that number based on your chart, based on how many people live in your home, based on the area, the region that you're in, you have to have that net income available left over. If you don't, you're gonna have to change some stuff in your household. Either reduce your debts or add more income to qualify. This is a very important thing because you might have a 30% debt ratio and think that you're good, but your residual income doesn't qualify, then you're not going to get a VA loan. So we need to make sure that you're aware of this so you can actually get approved for a VA loan. We're one of the top VA lenders in the country. We do VA jumbo loans. We do VA multifamily. We specialize in VA. This is what I've helped many veterans to be able to get their home loan. So from, people that are entry level to high ranking colonels, so in general. So we want to be able to help you guys out there too. And that's why we talk about this, so you are aware, so you have the knowledge, so you have the information, so you can get the best VA financing, okay? So don't be a stranger if you're a veteran. Reach out to us, call or text us at the number above, the 832-431-6331, or click on the link down below on the YouTube to get signed up, to get pre-approved. We want to hear from you. We want to be able to help you with Angelo Christian Financial. Thank you so much for watching our show, Angelo Christian. Don't forget, every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central, Talk with Angelo live. It's an open forum with us to actually talk with me live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central on our YouTube. Thank you guys so much, and check out my next video, and thank you so much. Bye-bye.